Have you ever wondered why some people in their late 60s, 70s, or even 80s seem to defy aging? They move with purpose, think clearly, and carry themselves with the energy of someone decades younger. These aren't just lucky individuals, they're doing something right. And if you're between 55 and 80 and still able to do these 8 specific things, you're not just aging well, you're thriving. In fact, studies suggest that these subtle but powerful abilities are closely linked to how long and how well you will live. It turns out longevity isn't just a genetic gift, it's a lifestyle shaped by small habits and choices you make every day without even realizing their long-term effects. Too often, people believe aging is just a slow march toward decline, but that's only half the story. The other half? There are many older adults who maintain their strength, their balance, and their mental sharpness well into their golden years, and they are doing it through habits most people overlook. In this video, we're going to explore 8 remarkable signs that suggest your body and mind are aging better than average. If these still apply to you, not only are you likely to live longer, but you'll enjoy those extra years with more freedom, independence, and joy. Make sure you stick with me until the very end, because the final sign is one most people never think about, and it could be the secret key to a long, vibrant life. Let's dive into the first one. 1. You can stand up from a chair without using your hands. It might not seem like a big deal, but being able to rise from a chair without pushing off with your hands is a huge indicator of how well your body is holding up with age. This simple movement is a test of lower body strength, balance, and coordination. If you can do it smoothly, it means your legs are still strong, your core is supporting you well, and your nervous system is firing just fine. And most importantly, it suggests you're less likely to suffer a serious fall, one of the leading causes of injury and loss of independence in older adults. Think about the last time you got up from a low seat or a couch. Did you pop right up, or did you lean forward and push off with your arms? If you're in the second group, don't panic. Muscle loss is a normal part of aging, but it's also reversible. Take Harold, for example. At 77, he noticed getting out of his favorite chair had become more of a struggle. He figured it was just part of getting older, but after talking to his doctor, he learned that rebuilding leg strength could dramatically reduce his risk of falling. So he began doing a few simple exercises at home: squats, leg lifts, and heel raises. Within a few months, he was moving easier and with more confidence than he had in years. The ability to stand without your hands isn't just about strength, it's about maintaining your independence. It means you're still in control of your movements and less likely to depend on others as you age. 2. You can walk at a brisk pace without getting winded. Your walking speed says more about your health than you might think. If you're still able to walk at a quick, steady pace without losing your breath, congratulations! Your heart, lungs, and muscles are working together in harmony. This kind of stamina is strongly linked to longer life expectancy. It's not just about being in shape, it's a sign that your cardiovascular system is healthy, your breathing is efficient, and your muscles still have the endurance to support you throughout the day. Plus, research shows that people who maintain a brisk walking pace in older age tend to live longer and face fewer health issues. William, 74, learned this firsthand. He used to enjoy long walks, but lately he'd been slowing down. At first, he didn't think much of it, until he noticed his breathing getting heavier on stairs. That's when he decided to pay closer attention to his pace. He started walking daily, gradually increasing his speed and distance. The change? Remarkable. Not only did he feel more energized, but he also felt sharper and more alert. Walking with energy isn't just good for the body, it's great for the brain too. It helps keep your memory sharp, improves the balance, and reduces the risk of cognitive decline. If you're unsure where you stand, here's a quick test. Walk at a normal pace for about 10 feet, Then speed up like you're catching a closing elevator. If you can do that without gasping for air or feeling unsteady, you're in excellent shape. And if not, don't worry. Improvement is always possible. Even short daily walks can increase your endurance and lead to better health over time. Sign 3. You can balance on one foot for 10 seconds. Let's talk about a skill you probably don't think about much until it starts to slip: balance. Being able to stand on one foot for at least 10 seconds may not sound like a big deal, but it's actually a powerful indicator of how well your body is aging. If you're between the ages of 65 and 80 and can still hold your balance without wobbling, you're in excellent physical condition. In fact, researchers have found a strong link between good balance and a longer life. People who maintain balance well into their older years tend to live healthier, more independent lives. Balance isn't just about preventing falls. It tells us how well your muscles, nerves, and brain are communicating. Standing on one foot activates multiple body systems: your vision, your inner ear, and your body's ability to sense its position in space. If any of those systems begin to decline, balance is often the first thing to suffer. Think back to the last time you tried putting on socks while standing. Did you stay steady or instinctively reach for something to hold on to? Small losses in balance often go unnoticed until a stumble, or worse, a fall, happens. Take Frank, for example. At 76, he considered himself fairly active, but one day, while putting on pants, he realized balancing on one foot was suddenly much harder. Curious, he tried doing it on purpose and found he could barely manage a few seconds. That moment pushed him to start doing balance exercises regularly. Within weeks, his stability improved, and so did his confidence. Balance is one of the strongest predictors of a fall risk, and as we know, falls are one of the top causes of injury and hospitalization among older adults. But the good news: balance can be trained and improved. Try this: stand near a counter or something sturdy for safety, then lift one foot and see if you can hold the position for 10 seconds. If you can, that's an excellent sign. If not, don't worry. Simple exercises like heel raises, standing leg lifts, or shifting your weight side to side can build it back over time. A few minutes of daily practice can help sharpen your coordination and support your independence for years to come. Next time you're waiting in line or brushing your teeth, try standing on one foot for a bit. If it feels easy, that's your body's way of saying, "I've got this." Sign 4. You can get down on the floor and back up without help. One of the most underrated signs of healthy aging isn't just about strength or endurance, it's about mobility. If you can still lower yourself to the floor and stand back up again without needing help, you're in better shape than most people realize. This simple ability reflects so much more than you'd think. It shows that your muscles, joints, flexibility, and coordination are still working together in sync. Sadly, many older adults start avoiding the floor altogether, not because they can't get down, but because they're unsure if they can get back up. But avoiding that movement only makes it harder over time. When you stop using certain motions, your body gradually loses the ability to perform them. Getting down and standing back up involves leg strength, core stability, and upper body coordination, skills that often fade after 65 if left untrained. Let's look at Joseph, who's 78. One day, his grandson asked him to play a board game on the floor. Joseph hesitated, not because he didn't want to play, but because he wasn't sure he could get up comfortably afterward. That's when he realized that he needed to work on his mobility. He began practicing squats, kneeling, and standing without using his hands for support. Eventually, he felt strong and capable again. Being able to rise from the floor without support is one of the clearest indicators of how well your body is aging. Studies show that those who struggle with this movement are at a higher risk of future mobility issues. It often points to weaker muscles, reduced flexibility, and compromised balance. If you'd like to test yourself, here's how. Stand near a chair for safety, then slowly lower yourself to the floor and try getting back up without using your hands or grabbing anything. If you can do it, that's a great sign your body's functioning well. If not, don't be discouraged. Mobility can improve with practice. Daily stretches, bodyweight exercises, and focused movements like kneeling and squatting can make a huge difference. The goal isn't just to get stronger, it's to stay self-sufficient. Whether it's picking up something you dropped, tying your shoes, or catching yourself during a stumble, maintaining this ability could be life-changing. Next time you avoid sitting on the floor, ask yourself, is it because you're unsure you can get back up? If you can do it comfortably, that's a powerful sign your body is aging gracefully. Sign 5. You can carry a full grocery bag without straining. Strength isn't about lifting weights at the gym, it's about how easily you handle everyday tasks. One of the clearest signs of good aging, being able to carry a full bag of groceries without feeling strained. This ability says a lot about your overall muscle strength, endurance, and coordination. It also points to something even bigger: independence. When carrying things becomes a struggle, it often means your body is losing functional strength. But when you lift and move comfortably, it's a sign that your body is still strong and resilient. What's even more interesting, studies have shown that grip strength, in particular, is one of the best predictors of longevity. It takes more than just your arms to carry groceries; your back, shoulders, and core all play a role. Losing strength in these areas often creeps in slowly and goes unnoticed until one day even small tasks feel exhausting. Take Richard, for instance. At 75, he prided himself on being independent, but after one grocery trip, he found himself struggling to carry the bags up the front steps. That's when he knew something had changed, so he started working on his strength with small weights, grip tools, and basic movements. A few months later, he was back to carrying groceries easily and felt more energized in general. You don't need a gym to keep your strength up. Simple things like squeezing a stress ball, doing countertop push-ups, or using light hand weights for a few minutes each day can help maintain your muscle tone and stamina. The key is consistency. When your muscles are strong, you move through life with more confidence, less risk of injury, and greater freedom. Next time you carry a grocery bag, pay attention to how it feels. If it's easy, that's a sign that your body is aging strong. Sign 6. You can climb a flight of stairs without stopping. Climbing stairs might seem like a routine part of your day, but it's actually one of the best tests of your physical health. It challenges your legs, your heart, your lungs, and your balance all at once. If you can walk up a full flight of stairs without needing to pause or catch your breath, that's a fantastic sign your body is in good condition. It shows that your cardiovascular system is efficient, your muscles are strong, and your coordination is sharp. All of these are essential for maintaining mobility as you age. Think about the last time you took the stairs. Did you feel strong and steady, or did you need to stop halfway to rest? Many people begin to avoid the stairs over time, not even realizing it's because their stamina is fading. They'll take the elevator or escalator more often, which only makes the problem worse by allowing muscles to weaken further. George, at 73, had a similar experience. He once took stairs effortlessly, but over time began using the elevator more. One day, he visited a friend's house and had to climb a short staircase and was completely out of breath by the time he reached the top. That moment was eye-opening. He began doing daily walking, leg-strengthening exercises, and light cardio. Soon, stairs became manageable again. Stairs require your entire body to work in harmony. When climbing becomes difficult, it's a signal that your endurance and strength may need attention. But with consistent, gentle movement each day, you can rebuild that capacity. So the next time you have a choice between stairs and the elevator, take the stairs. If you can reach the top without stopping, take it as a sign you're on a great path toward lasting strength and vitality. He decided to take the stairs whenever he could. At first, it was just a step or two, but over time, he built up his strength and stamina. Within a few weeks, things started to shift. His legs felt stronger, breathing became easier, and climbing no longer felt like a mountain to scale. Your ability to climb stairs is actually a powerful window into your heart health. In fact, many doctors use stair climbing as a quick way to assess cardiovascular fitness. If you can climb a flight of stairs without gasping for air or needing to rest, that's a good sign that your heart and lungs are still working efficiently, a great predictor of long-term health. Want to test yourself? Try finding a staircase with at least 10 steps and walk up at a steady pace. If you reach the top without needing to stop or feeling out of breath, that's a fantastic sign. And if you find it challenging, don't worry. It's something you can absolutely improve with time. Regularly choosing stairs over elevators, walking briskly, or doing simple leg strengthening exercises can help restore the endurance needed to make stairs feel effortless again. And this isn't just about strength, it's about independence. Being able to move with confidence means your heart is strong, your muscles are active, and your energy levels are thriving. All of these are signs that your body is on a healthy path forward. Let's talk about another powerful indicator, mental sharpness. If you can remember recent conversations, recall names, and stay mentally alert throughout your day, that's one of the strongest signs your brain is aging well. Physical health is important, yes, but cognitive health is just as essential to living a fulfilling life. Memory and brain function aren't just about intelligence, they reflect the health of your nervous system, blood circulation, and overall brain activity. It's completely normal to occasionally forget where you placed your keys or struggle to find the right word. But when you're able to stay focused in conversations, remember recent events, and manage your daily routine without much effort, you're in a great place mentally. Ask yourself, can you remember what you had for breakfast yesterday? Can you follow a conversation from earlier this week and still recall key details? Are you able to learn new things or solve problems with ease? These subtle abilities offer a powerful glimpse into your brain's overall health. Take Paul, for example. While many of his friends began experiencing memory lapses, he stayed mentally sharp. He could solve crossword puzzles in minutes, remember detailed conversations from weeks ago, and even adapt to new technology without frustration. What was his secret? Daily habits. Reading regularly, staying socially active, and challenging his brain kept his mind resilient. Think of your brain like a muscle. It needs exercise. People who engage in stimulating activities like reading, learning new skills, playing strategic games, or simply having engaging conversations tend to retain their cognitive abilities much longer. Social interaction also plays a key role. Staying connected with friends, family, or community groups can help slow mental decline. Want to test your sharpness? Try recalling what you had for dinner 2 nights ago, or challenge yourself to memorize and repeat a short list of words after a few minutes. If that feels easy, it's a great sign your brain is firing on all cylinders. If it's a bit tricky, don't worry, mental agility can be trained. Activities like walking, reading, or picking up a new hobby can strengthen your mind and reduce cognitive decline. A strong memory supports independence, decision-making, and living a life filled with meaningful experiences. Now, let's talk about something we all need but often take for granted: sleep. One of the most underrated signs of healthy aging is the quality of your sleep. If you are between 65 and 80 and still wake up feeling refreshed and energized, you're already ahead of the game. Good sleep is critical to your overall well-being. It affects everything from heart and brain function to your immune system and daily energy. Yes, sleep patterns naturally shift with age, but consistently poor sleep isn't something you should ignore. Many older adults find themselves struggling to fall asleep or waking up often during the night, but if you're still sleeping deeply, waking up refreshed, and staying alert throughout the day, it means your body is recovering and restoring itself properly each night. Think about how you feel when you wake up. Do you rise with energy and motivation, or do you feel groggy and drained? Contrary to popular belief, feeling tired all the time isn't just a normal part of getting older, it's often a sign that something is off, whether it's poor circulation, hormonal imbalances, or undiagnosed sleep apnea. Take Roger, 74. He used to sleep soundly through the night, but as the years passed, he found himself waking up frequently, feeling tired and needing naps throughout the day. At first, he thought it was just a part of aging, but after making small lifestyle changes, like setting a consistent bedtime, reducing screen time before bed, and creating a relaxing evening routine, his sleep improved dramatically. He started waking up with more energy and mental clarity. Remember, quality sleep isn't just about how many hours you get. It helps with cellular repair, brain function, and immune health. Those who sleep well generally have lower risks of heart disease, stroke, and cognitive decline, and they tend to feel more energetic and maintain a healthy weight. Not sure if your sleep is where it should be? Ask yourself, do you wake up without an alarm, fall asleep within 20 to 30 minutes, feel alert in the morning? If so, you're in a great place. But if you're struggling with sleep, simple changes like reducing caffeine intake, keeping your bedroom dark and cool, and maintaining a regular bedtime can make a world of difference. A well-rested body is a stronger body. When you sleep well, you wake up ready to think, move, and enjoy the day with full energy. If you're someone who still enjoys deep restorative sleep, it's a powerful indicator that your body is functioning at a high level and you're on the path to a long, healthy life. Final thoughts. Now, take a moment to reflect. How many of these signs do you recognize in yourself? If you nodded along while listening, that's an excellent sign that you're doing far better than most people your age. The ability to maintain strength, mobility, mental clarity, and good sleep into your later years doesn't just mean you're healthy, it means you're thriving. Aging doesn't have to mean decline. You have the power to stay strong, sharp, and independent well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. If these signs are part of your daily life, it means that your body is running efficiently, your heart is working well, your mind is sharp, and your energy supports everything you want to do. Even if there's a room for improvement, that's okay, it's never too late. Strength, balance, memory, and endurance can all be rebuilt. What matters is consistency. Small daily efforts lead to big changes, and your body is capable of amazing things, no matter your age. So tell us, which of these signs resonated with you the most? What's one thing you learned today that you're excited to apply to your life? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Your experiences inspire others and remind us that healthy aging is truly possible.